Africa is a continent blessed with numerous natural resources and young, talented individuals. But yet, we still battle economic challenges and face financial captivity. The question is, can Africa be independent again? This book, Africurrency, talks on Africa economy and how we can always achieve financial freedom. Africurrency is not just a book. It's beyond just reading for understand. It's beyond just reading. Read to understand how Africa economy works. In this book, the author talked on two major key points. He talked on imperialism and neocolonialism. Now, what is imperialism? Imperialism is simply a situation where the foreign countries try to dominate African countries for their own selfish interest. Imperialism was said to have ended in the mid-20th century, but let's check it out. We can still see some traces of imperialism, that is neocolonialism. What is neocolonialism? Neocolonialism is a situation where foreign powerful Western countries still try to dominate less powerful countries like Africa. Now, let's relate this whole thing to Aliko Dangote. With the news circulating online now, it is said that Aliko Dangote has taken NNPC to court. Why? Because they are imposing license on importing fuel to Nigeria. In his claim, he said since he is producing enough fuel, enough petroleum in the country, there is no need of importing fuel back to Nigeria. That it is foolishness, because you have the raw material here, you export the raw material outside and still import it with a particular price. It doesn't make sense. On the other hand, NNPC says one person cannot produce enough petroleum for the whole country. So what Aliko Dangote is just trying to say is trying to encourage building local refinery in our own Africa. Instead of going outside and importing everything inside, is encouraging local industries, and it will give us our own economic sovereignty. What is sovereignty? Sovereignty is a situation where you are able to make decision on your own without external body influencing your decision. That is what we want for Africa. So this importing and adding license is not just it. Let's relate it to this book, Africurrency. The author in this book is just trying to say this is what Africa is supposed to do. We are supposed to develop ourselves on our own without external influence. Aliko Dangote now, like he said, we need to introduce or build local industries. If we build local industries, it is we Africans that have the benefits. The benefit of introducing local industries. We will have enough jobs. Everybody will be technologically advanced. There will be no more digital divide. Digital divide is a situation where this particular person knows how to use this technology, the other one doesn't know how to use it. Everybody will become learned. Everybody will become advanced. We Africans, we have the power to stand on our own. We are more than we think. We can work and become a sovereign country on its own. Why is resources Africa's pathway to prosperity? Our leaders have a powerful tool at their disposal, and that is crude oil. If we Africans are able to control the extraction of our raw materials, as is crude oil, it will enable us maximize profits and reduce the tax, the license of importing and exporting things we have in our place. So this thing, if our leaders are able to control our raw materials, there will be enough job for everyone. And if everyone has jobs, everybody will be learned, everybody will be able to make money on their own. In the book, he also made mention of ways we can stop this foreign dominance. One, imperialism. Imperialism has left a lot of scars on we Africans. The first one is economic dependence. We depend heavily on foreign investment. It is good, yes, but these companies take the larger part of the profits. It's just like working and another person takes the money. Two, exploitation of natural resources. Africa is blessed with enough natural resources like gold and even diamonds, but these foreign countries come, take them and leave us with little change. The third one is labor exploitation. Africans work so hard to make ends meet, but these people pay them little change. Africans, It's just like the work is much, but the pay is little. And with this, we cannot move forward as Africans. We can't even stand on our own. We can't be wealthy with this kind of thing. The fourth one rather, is we sell our raw materials at a very cheap rate, but buy finished products at a very expensive rate. For instance, wood. We export wood at a cheap rate. Then when it's coming back as furniture, we buy it more expensive than our export rate. So with these few things, we can see that imperialism has done more harm than good to us. If different African countries can come together and stand as one, we will be able to fight foreign dominance. Education. The government should invest more in education, providing good and adequate classrooms for learning. Because if all Africans can be learned, we would get vast knowledge on how to be able to refuse foreign dominance. The third one is technological advancement. The government should provide enough technology. There should be advanced technology to bridge digital divide. Now let's talk about Aliko Dangote. In the book, we said earlier that the book talks on how that we Africans, we have the potential to rise. We have the potential to rise beyond our expectations. Africans, we have natural resources that we can use to make money. It's left for us to convert these natural resources to finish good and make wealth. For instance, Aliko Dangote now, he invests in cement, sugar, and even petroleum refinery. This is to show that if a single man like Aliko Dangote can raise such kind of petroleum refinery, combine all Africans together, that is, we'll be very wealthy, that we can feed Nigeria ×3 without the money finishing. So I urge every one of us to get this book. Do not just get it and keep it. Get it, read it, understand it, and understand the impact of imperialism and colonialism into we Africans. Understand that we Africans, we are more than we think. We can make wealth. We can be as strong as other foreign nations. So get this book, and you won't regret buying it.